Tonight, Edo State government launches 1 billion naira interest-free loan program. Uniben commences 5,000 tree planting exercise. Plus, persons living with albinism seeks more social and economic coverage as World Day is observed. Good evening and thank you for joining us on the news tonight. Reaching you from NT Benin Network Center, I am Goodluck Inaini. Thank you for being there. Now, in a move to align with President Bola Ahmed Tinubu's Renew Hope agenda for national progress, Governor Monday Okpewolo has officially launched a groundbreaking 1 billion naira interest-free loan scheme. The initiative, which is designed to promote grassroots commerce, promises to be a beacon of hope for over 5,000 farmers and small business owners across the state. The report. The atmosphere is electrified at the launch of the event held in Benin City with jubilant crowd of market women and men. God bless you. Governor Okpewolo is happy that the vision of the state government is in line with the federal leadership. The governor's personal commitment behind the scheme stems from his campaign promise to provide soft loans, and that the 1 billion naira fund is in fulfillment of that pledge, but not without a crucial safeguard.
We decided, we Edo people, to follow our President Bola Ahmed Tinubu. What we are doing in Edo State is the agenda of Mr. President. So the most important thing is this money goes to the right people.
This initial rollout is a pilot test, with its success paving the way for future replications of the scheme. Emmanuel Okwebo is the Commissioner for Finance.
This 1 billion, the benefits are far-reaching. One, it will boost the economy of our rural areas and semi-urban areas. It will create jobs. It reduces poverty.
The Edo State interest-free loan scheme, categorized as a microloan, will allow beneficiaries to access between 200,000 and 500,000 naira with a generous 12-month repayment period and a 1-month moratorium, empowering them to expand their businesses, invest in inventory, and ultimately uplift their livelihood. In Benin, good luck. Nigeria's First Lady Oluremi Tinubu reaffirms her commitment to advocating for inclusive policies and public education that protect the rights of persons with albinism. In a message marking this year's International Albinism Awareness Day, the First Lady expressed solidarity with all persons with albinism across Nigeria and the world. She says the theme for the celebration, demanding our rights, protect our skin, preserve our lives, is a great call to action that reminds us that people with albinism deserve not only equal rights, but also the dignity, safety, and health care needed to live fully. To live full health lives, she harps on the need to build a society where every Nigerian, regardless of skin condition, can thrive with pride and dignity. As the 10th National Assembly marks its second anniversary today, members of the Assembly believe they have demonstrated remarkable legislative productivity and proactive engagement beyond lawmaking. However, Nigerians want the Assembly role to extend beyond legislation to ensuring effective education and implementation of laws through rigorous and transparent oversight. Let's now join Lydia Sampson for details of the report.
For Dr. Abdulrahman Abu Hamisu, lecturer and public affairs analyst, Parliament must prioritize Nigeria's rights and safety to ensure security, justice, and dignity. He acknowledges that effective oversight of security forces, protection of civilians, and human rights-centered laws are vital, but also reiterate that resolutions must translate into effective actions and oversight.
Essence of democracy is to disagree. It's about different shades of opinion, 1,000 views. And so for any institution that does not allow internal dissident, that does not allow internal disagreement, such institution honestly is dangerous to the continuous existence of democracy.
He believes strengthening parliamentary capacity and accountability will curb abuses and promote social welfare, fostering peace and development in Nigeria. The parliamentarians, on their part, emphasize achievements in critical sectors like education, local government autonomy, and tax reforms. In line with their constitutional mandate, the National Assembly, they noted, uses its committee structure to monitor government agencies and programs, doing their best in promoting transparency, accountability, and good governance. The 10th Assembly insists it's achieving more through lobbying, collaboration, and engagement.
In this 10th Assembly, the number we've even achieved, 2,239 first reading, it has never happened in the history of the National Assembly. And that tells you that this committee on rules and business that I head, we listen to everybody and we try to fast track what they do.
Ours is to make laws, oversight, and see how we can collaborate with the executive to see to it that these laws are implemented. It's not directly our responsibility to go out and construct bridges. We can only do that by way of budgeting. When Mr. President or the executive brings their budget to the National Assembly, we look at this budget, fine-tune it, and give it back to him.
The Assembly's synergy with executive arm, coupled with active civic engagement as the representatives of the people, they say position it as a vital driver of Nigeria's democratic consolidation and socio-economic development. In Abuja, Lydia Sampson, NTA News.
And in case you're just joining us, you're watching NTA News. Let's take a break now. There shall be more reports after this time out. Stay with us.
Discover the perfect getaway at Rollers Resort and Hotel, where exceptional service meets unforgettable experience. Our beautifully appointed rooms offer comfort and relaxation after a day of exploration. Refreshing swimming pools and exquisite wining and dining options, sumptuously prepared local and continental cuisines, and our shawarma is to die for. Explore our well-suited event center, conference hall, and ample parking lots for all our guests. It's so welcoming and inviting. Visit us at 104 Sapele Road beside Con Oil Filling Station, Benin City, or book your stay right now at www.rollershotel.com or call these numbers and create memories that last a lifetime. Rollers Resort and Hotel, where ballers roll out in numbers.
Birthday felicitation. Hooray! The clergy and laity of Ajeguna Division of Christ Chosen Church of God International rejoice with our amiable father, Senior Apostle Dr. David E.O. Onuefe Ikwiwo, the elect of God, spiritual leader and general overseer, Christ Chosen Church of God International, and our dearest mother, Senior Reverend Dr. Mrs. Mafida Onuefe Ikwiwo, Coordinator General, Chosen Women Fellowship International. On their birthday celebrations, we celebrate the unlimited grace of God upon you and the boundless love for all your children. You deserve the best of today and always. Congratulations to the iconic parents of the Chosen family worldwide. More joyous celebrations ahead. Signed, Apostle Dr. and Reverend Mrs. Matthew Odokro, head of Ajegula Division, Lagos.
Global Blessing Event Center, the best place to celebrate happiness, suitable for all kinds of social and corporate events. For your wedding ceremonies, birthday party, banquet, Global Blessing Event Center have conspicuous and conducive parking space with 24 hours electricity power supply and standby power plant, state-of-the-art facilities for the convenience of the invited guests. Global Blessing Event Center is located in a serene environment at number 22 Nekpenepe Street off 2nd East Circular Road opposite BDC Transmission Station, Junction, Benin City, Edo State. You can reach us with the telephone numbers 080-712-07329 or 070-371-20456. Global Blessing Event Center. Find happiness in celebrating your life's successes, achievements while creating new memories.
It's the season of touching hearts and changing lives as the Reverend Dr. Matthew Okwebolo Foundation announces program of events to herald the 75th birthday anniversary of its founder. Date 9th to 11th June 2025, Uromi Miracle Crusade, time 4 p.m. daily, crusade venue, St. Matthew's Royal College, kilometer 4 Uromi, Ewu Expressway, Edonu, Irwa, Edo State. Free buses available at Egware Primary School, Uromi and Egware Primary School, Irwa. It's a time of worship, praise, and the word as we bring men and women from the domain of darkness into God's marvelous light. 10th to 12th June, free medical outreach and surgeries. Time 9 a.m. daily, same venue. 12th June 2025, 1 p.m. Visit to prison and payment of court fines to free inmates. 13th June, 12 noon, commissioning and donation of 100 million naira geriatric center at Irwa Specialist Teaching Hospital, Irwa, Edo State. It's the Lord's doing and it's marvelous in our sight. Announcer Planning Committee.
Oh yes, Ameosa Motosi don't roll out to new Shabe buses and Ukazi. Where country people go fit to enjoy their journey. You want to travel from Benin to Wari, Benin to Abraka, Benin to Port Harcourt, Benin to Bayelsa, and Benin to Aunchi. Waiting you still they wait for. Come meet us for our new party. Wait the opposite Unibet Sport to Fidi after UBTH for Ugbo for Benin City. Make you come enjoy a poekerization. You know, say now we be the king of the roadie because we get to experience and well-trained drivers wey go treat you like a king. Not forget to say you fit to travel with buses and small cars for Ameosa Motors as customer satisfaction na it be our priority. Make you call us for 070-3020-4625 or 0813-855-05180. Ameosa Motors, king of the road.
Thank you for staying tuned. The Managing Director, Ray Royal Construction Company, Bishop Matthew Okwebolo's annual tradition of paying fines for inmates in need continues as he secures the release of 5 inmates from the Ubiaja Correctional Center, marking his 29th year of bringing hope and freedom to those deserving a second chance. Rosemary Ibrahim reports that the inmates were released following the payment of their fines by Bishop Matthew Okwebolo.
The free inmates have expressed gratitude to the bishop and promised to turn a new leaf, becoming productive members of the society.
I'm really, my parents, my family don't really know how they will get me out of this place. Just by the grace of God that the man that set us free came here.
Bishop Okwebolo believes many inmates deserve a chance to reform and reintegrate into society, and his actions reflect his commitment to helping the less privileged. This marks the 29th year that Bishop Okwebolo has undertaken this annual gesture, demonstrating his long-standing dedication to supporting those in need.
The man that would have left here 2028 for 250,000. If the family had 250,000, he won't be here. He spent 4 years, 3 years in prison, 4 years in the prison for 250,000. The people that are saying they are not because they are criminal. It's because of poverty kept them here. We are praying that God will give us strength to do more things for people. As we are getting older, we should do few things so that people can copy us.
In a spiritual message, Reverend Musa encouraged the freed inmates to have faith in God, noting that their circumstances can change through prayers.
I am here to tell you that fortification that brought you here, you are out from it.
The bishop's gesture highlights the importance of compassion and rehabilitation in the justice system, bringing hope to the freed inmates and their families. in Obiaja. Rosemary Ibrahim, NTA News.
Now, the Federal High Court in Benin City has declined jurisdiction over the suspension of Edo State's 18 local government council chairmen and their vice chairmen, citing the Edo State High Court as the appropriate venue to determine the matter. And the suspension was imposed by the Edo State House of Assembly and Governor Senator Monday Okpebolo over alleged financial misappropriation. Uduakobo Achibong tells us more.
The Federal High Court, presided over by Justice Babatunde Quadri, ruled that it lacks jurisdiction to hear the case, citing the Edo State High Court as a proper court to determine the matter. The suspended chairman, represented by Peters Aigbe, argued that their suspension is unconstitutional and violates Supreme Court rulings.
The Federal High Court can only adjudicate on matters within the provisions of Section 251, Sub 1 of the 1999 Constitution. The court even said that even if you have a decision of the State High Court, the Federal High Court is not a place to come and enforce it. So the court declined jurisdiction, describing it as an abuse of judicial process.
The defendant, represented by Andrew Adazi Iwanta, argued that the issues of jurisdiction fall within the interpretation of state law.
Only ruling was delivered to the extent or to the effect that the Federal High Court transferred the matter for continuation in the Edo State High Court.
Other matters before the State High Court, including the impeachment of local government council chairmen, will be addressed. In Benin, Uduakobo Achibong, NTA News.
And away from judicial matters, Muslim faithful have been urged to uphold the Sunnah as part of their faith in order to continually live within the tenets of Islam. Only Okolo reports.
According to the Deputy Imam of the University of Benin Mosque, Abdul Latif Adeyemi, practicing the Sunnah makes a Muslim a better person, which will in turn improve the society.
As on following the Sunnah, the good examples of the Prophet. In terms of the character, the Prophet is the best of the father, the best of the husband, the best of everything you can talk about. So that if we emulate his Sunnah, the way he used to talk, the way he used to dress, this world will be a better place for all of us to live. And you cannot understand Islam without following the Sunnah.
Muslim faithful in attendance share their lessons learned.
We should follow what the Quran says and abide strictly with the message of the Quran for the betterment of ourselves and as Muslims in general.
There's just no way a Muslim will effectively practice Islam when he is disdainful of the teachings and the practice of the Prophet of Islam.
Because we should enter into Islam wholeheartedly. You know, we should not take the part that is easy for us and throw away that which to us we feel it is difficult.
With just a few days after Eid al-Kabir, Muslim faithful are encouraged to not just hold on to the teachings of the Quran, but also practice the Sunnah as they go hand in hand. In Benin, Awole Okolo, NTA News.
You're still watching NTA News. We'll take a break now, the concluding segment. After this time out, please stay tuned.
Phil Carroll's is fully operational. Phil Carroll's Lodge, home away from home. Our hotel services is the finest you can get. Our rooms is the coziest and well fitted for your comfort. We have rooftop lounge to keep you away from noise, restaurant, laundry services and other professional services. Phil Carroll's Lodge stands on the top of Ostrok Electronic Building, 113 at Pakpava Road, Benin City, Edo State, Nigeria. Book with us today. The rooftop lounge for all forms of celebration and hotels accommodation. Telephone 080-3841-6585. Come and experience hospitality like never before. Our standard of experience and premium comfort is simply the best.
Birthday felicitations to our father and mother, Senior Apostle Dr. David E.O. and Reverend Mrs. Mathida Onwefe Hwiwo. Ihuiwo, spiritual leader and general overseer, Christ Chosen Church of God International. The ministers, officers, and members of Christ Chosen Church of God International, Upper Lawani Division, heartily celebrate our Father, Senior Apostle Dr. David E.O. Nwefe Ihuiwo, the elect of God, and our Mother, Senior Reverend Mrs. Mathida Nwefe Ihuiwo, Coordinator General, Chosen Women Fellowship International, on the auspicious occasion of their birthday celebrations. We rejoice with you and pray the Lord will bless you abundantly and cause his face of favor to continually rest upon you, now and always, in Jesus' name. Signed, Apostle and Reverend Mrs. Promise Okafo, Upper Lawani Divisional Superintendent.
Welcome back. The University of Benin is set to plant 5,000 trees within its premises. Aole Okolo reports that Vice Chancellor Eboba Omorige is chairing the drive as part of his 5-point agenda on assumption of office.
Having a green campus is doable, but it starts from first planting the greenery, and in this case, trees. The species of trees being planted are indigenous species which will serve multiple purposes.
The glory of God, let me process. Yes. The trees that we are interested in are mainly the endangered species, particularly the ukpekpe, that will also be very useful as a tap-rooted tree with avenue advantages. So some of the others that we are looking at are the ones that will be able to bind the soil together, as well as acting as windbreaks against environmental issues. The one we just did now is going to be the longest alley tree in the university.
It is said that tree planting impacts on all of the 17 SDG goals, especially goals 3 and 6, because trees provide clean air, and 11 and 13 because they help absorb carbon dioxide, thereby restoring the ecosystem. Goals 14 and 15, since they help improve water quality and marine life by removing toxins and serve as a source of habitat for wildlife, and can also serve as barrier against soil erosion. The impact of these exercises is profound, and the Vice Chancellor Edoba Omoegi is proud that the fourth of his 5-point agenda is coming to life.
It's important for me because it's part of the pledges I made to the university when I took office as Vice Chancellor. When you have development like this, building a modern campus, so many trees that were here before were pulled down. So we want to regenerate them in a very systematic way, a scientific way. And the greater goal is to key into the universal agenda to be able to conserve the environment.
Something to really be cherished, and all of us must key in, not just here, but even in our different locations, so that the environment will be protected through the planting of trees.
We appreciate the Vice Chancellor for the good work he's doing and for the tree planting exercise in the University of Benin.
Several canopy walks dot the campus, and the exercise will further make the university an area with good carbon credit, providing oxygen for the campus area and beyond.
We are hoping that these trees in the near future is going to earn Uniben what is called carbon credit. They will be paying for us keeping these trees intact in years to come.
Aside from it being environmentally friendly, it is also aesthetically pleasing. The university is determined to see its environmental preservation dream a reality. In Benin, Aole Okolo, NTA News.
And next on our lineup now is Sport Update with Gift George as guide.
Bayelsa Star Queens Football Club and Crusaders Football Club have emerged third place winners in the female and male categories of the 2025 Prosperity Cup tournament. Timinipri Oya reports that Bayelsa Star Queens defeated Bayelsa State School of Nursing Sciences by 2-1, while Crusaders defeated Bayelsa United Feeders 3-0 to lift the third place trophy.
This cup has helped, to discover a lot of talents, that are doing great exploits.
They have come all out. We had an 11-year-old today, and that really tells you the kind of commitment that our children have decided to devote towards football.
Ahead of the Nigerian National League end of season play of Super 8, it has become imperative to showcase the coaches in the 4 conferences that picked the 8 available tickets, Conference C and D, where 4 tickets were gotten by coaches Abdul Makaib of Wicked Tourist of Bauchi, Rabiu Tata of Barua FC of Kano. For Conference D, Ibrahim Sani of Yobe Desert Warriors and Akinyade Onigbide of Doma FC of Gombe United. The Nigerian National League Super 8 will be a crucial test to these coaches' abilities. In combat sports, the stage is set for the 9th edition of the African Knockout Championship in Lagos, Nigeria on Friday, June 13th, 2025. As a continuation of the season, the event will showcase fighters from host Nigeria, Kenya, Cameroon, Burkina Faso, Angola, Egypt and Togo as they compete in interesting bouts on the fight card, with John Don Santos of Benin Republic squared up against Cornel Thompson of Nigeria as the main event of the night.
To my career, because I'm pushing to get to the bigger stage. If it would be nice if a Port Harcourt boy, Richard Muzan, is in the UFC.
We are attracting top talents from all the countries. Our African athletes still have a long way to go to be on the level that we want them to be, but this is also what the platform provides them.
The African Knockout Championship has over the years developed combat sports in the country, and it created a platform for the finest mixed martial artists from Africa to become global icons as they aim to follow the footsteps of the first African-born UFC champion, Kamaru Usman. Sports Update, Gift George, NTA News.
And that concludes our bulletin tonight. Thank you for watching. Good night.